In Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird, Tom Robinson plays a crucial role in revealing the racial injustice that lies at the heart of the novel's setting, 1930s Macomb, Alabama. Though he is not one of the central narrators or most frequently seen characters, Tom is the moral and emotional center of the book's pivotal courtroom drama. His trial and ultimate fate highlight the destructive power of prejudice and serve as a damning indictment of systemic racism in the American South. Through Tom Robinson, Harper Lee explores themes of injustice, empathy, and the failure of the legal system, while also making broader statements about human dignity and moral courage. Role in the narrative. Tom Robinson is a black man falsely accused of raping Mayla Ewell, a white woman. His trial forms the central conflict of the novel, and acts as a lens through which the reader observes the deeply embedded racial divisions in Macomb. Although he does not appear until the middle of the book, the consequences of the case ripple throughout the community and have a profound impact on the protagonist, Scout Finch, and her brother, Jem. Tom is defended by Atticus Finch, a white lawyer who believes in justice and equality before the law. Through Atticus's impassioned defense, it becomes clear that the case against Tom is based not on evidence but on racial bias and assumptions. Despite all facts pointing to Tom's innocence, his disabled arm, Mayela's inconsistent testimony, and the lack of medical evidence, he is found guilty by an all-white jury. Tom's conviction and subsequent death while attempting to escape from prison are devastating. His story shakes the Finch children's faith in fairness and justice, serving as a powerful emotional climax. Tom, though soft-spoken and compassionate, is ultimately destroyed by a society unwilling to see him as fully human. His fate marks a tragic moment in the novel, cementing his role as both a victim and a catalyst for the character's moral growth. Symbolic significance. Tom Robinson is perhaps the clearest embodiment of the mockingbird metaphor from which the novel takes its title. Miss Maudie explains that mockingbirds don't do one thing but make music for us to enjoy, and that killing a mockingbird is a sin. Tom, like the symbolic bird, is innocent, helpful, and undeserving of the cruelty inflicted upon him. He does nothing but offer help to Mayla Ewell, chopping wood, fetching water, and performing small tasks without expecting anything in return. Yet because of racial prejudice, he is targeted and ultimately destroyed. Tom's character also symbolizes the broken promises of the American justice system, especially for African Americans. He is a man caught in a system that was never designed to protect him. Despite the strength of Atticus's defense, the jury convicts Tom because he is black. His trial becomes a powerful allegory for the failure of legal institutions to deliver justice when blinded by racism. In a broader sense, Tom symbolizes the countless unnamed individuals who have been falsely accused, imprisoned, or executed throughout American history due to racial injustice. His story is not unique but emblematic of a deeper, systemic issue that persists far beyond the fictional town of Macomb. Broader implications. Tom Robinson's character is deeply rooted in the historical context of the Jim Crow South. His trial echoes real-life cases. Harper Lee, writing in the 1950s and early 1960s, drew attention to the racial inequalities that persisted despite legal advances following the Civil War. Through Tom, she exposes the enduring legacy of slavery and segregation in the American legal system and society at large. Tom's story forces the reader to confront the uncomfortable reality that truth and justice are often not aligned in societies built on inequality. The all-white jury, despite overwhelming evidence, cannot bring itself to see past Tom's race. The assumption of black guilt and white innocence is so deeply ingrained that no amount of logic can overcome it. This theme is still tragically relevant in modern conversations about racial profiling, police brutality, and mass incarceration. Moreover, Tom's character illuminates the dehumanization faced by black people. During the trial, the prosecutor refers to him as boy, and the courtroom audience sees him not as a man with a family and a sense of morality, but as a threat to white purity. His physical appearance, being black, strong and male, is used against him, playing into harmful racial stereotypes that fuel the jury's decision. Despite being caught in a web of lies and hatred, Tom never loses his sense of dignity. He speaks respectfully, maintains a calm demeanor during the trial, and expresses genuine sympathy for Mayla, saying, "I felt right sorry for her." This statement, which is used against him by the prosecution, reflects not arrogance but compassion, an emotional capacity that underscores his humanity. Tom's sense of morality stands in contrast to the behavior of his accusers. Bob Ewell, a white man, abuses his daughter and lies under oath, yet it is Tom who suffers the consequences. This contrast highlights the racial double standard embedded in the society of Macomb. Tom's decency, humility, and integrity reveal the moral bankruptcy of a community that values skin color over character. Conclusion: Tom Robinson is one of the most powerful and tragic figures in To Kill a Mockingbird. Although his role in the plot is primarily confined to the courtroom drama, the impact of his character resonates throughout the entire novel. He is the embodiment of racial injustice and the destruction of innocence at the hands of bigotry. Tom catalyzes the moral awakening of the Finch children, and as a symbol of the broader injustices that Harper Lee sought to critique. Through Tom, Lee delivers a clear and haunting message. In a society plagued by prejudice, even the most innocent can be condemned. His character forces readers to question the reliability of institutions, the depth of social bias, and the true meaning of justice. In doing so, Tom Robinson becomes not only a symbol of injustice, but a call to empathy, moral reflection, and change.